It's my 5th day ever in Indonesia and in Bali, and I want to let you know how it's going. So I'm finally starting to settle in. This is a place where I'm staying for longer term than the rest of my travels. I'll be here for about 6 weeks, and just dropped off some laundry. The laundry services here are affordable. They just don't have them in your hotel, so you usually have to go to a laundromat. It's kind of like Vietnam, and I'm finally just getting settled in and figuring out how things work here and what to do. Still a lot to learn and figure out, but I think things are starting to go pretty well. So far so good. Maybe I've just gotten lucky, but I haven't gotten Bali belly yet. I've been trying to be very clean, wash my hands a lot, often as well. Only drinking bottled water, and fingers crossed, but things are really good. The restaurants and stuff here is very westernized. It's catered towards like a European and American audience. Like there's literally, I just ate a cookie at a bakery and it could have come from the US. It's that type of like cookie store. The way it's branded, the types of cookies there. So there's a lot of stuff here that is heavily branded for a Western audience. Some people may hate that because it's not an authentic experience, and that's what a lot of people gripe about, but I actually do quite like it. If I miss having a pizza, I can grab a pizza or a burger. Now, so far what I've found is the vast majority of people here are not from the US. They're actually from Europe and Australia. When I'm on the beaches, it's a very international crowd. You'll see French people there, a lot of Russians, some Australians on holiday. They call it holiday instead of vacation. And as you can see, tons on the road. The beaches, especially as you get closer to the beaches and the tourist areas near them, are just filled with these Europeans. A local actually told me they don't see many Americans because it's just so far away from Bali that many don't make it out here from the US. So they're more used to seeing Europeans. It's been pretty good. Next week, I will move over closer to the beach. I'm not that far. I'm about maybe 5 minutes driving. But I did another video explaining it, and long story short, I felt it was better if I just got a better experience here by living closer to the beach. But certainly if you want to save some money, you can definitely get a pretty good experience here for really affordable, just by living a little bit farther from the beach. And you're supposed to book months in advance for the best deals, but I was still able to find some pretty decent deals last minute. And it's incredible here. Is it perfect? No. Do I miss home a little bit? Of course. And on top of all that, I do wish, I do know that I'm not here forever. So it's a good and bad thing. Like, I think it's good to settle down in one spot. And I finally am kind of sick of traveling too often. So this is going to be great, but also it's definitely one of those places where I still have a lot to explore. I haven't done co-working spaces, which are huge here. And the main things that people do seems to be beach and surf. And I've walked the beaches enough that I haven't gotten tired of the beaches, but I think we're getting I don't know if about close is the right word, but I could see myself getting tired of just going to the beach after a few more weeks, which would be a shocker, but who knows. Yeah, so far decent stuff. That's basically my assessment of Bali. Oh yeah, dating. In terms of dating, I would say I've gone out to the bars and clubs once. It's more of like a bar. It's more of like a restaurant turned nightclub scene. And the one time I went, which was yesterday, it was almost all like Europeans, and it was fun. But I found the women generally to be relatively as more or less as kind of snooty, or they would have like that shield to them, just like in the US, because they're from Western countries. Now in the daytime, when I do talk to girls on the beach, I do find them generally friendlier than America by quite a lot. So I don't know what it is. Maybe in the daytime they're more open, but I haven't really done enough. I don't have enough of a strong sample size. I think I need a few more weeks to let you know. And then as far as talking to the locals and dating the locals, once again, not enough time to really know. On the apps, it's hard to really, haven't really gotten anyone out to meet in person yet. I would say on the apps, you'll mostly match with just locals and no foreigners. And then in person, it's hard to run into a local by the beach. It's almost all like, this is a very touristy, more expensive area. So I haven't run into many locals, but they are there. And of the few I have run into, they do seem to be very friendly. But the ones I've run into, they're looking for definitely something more longer term. And what's the word? They're not like easy as some people will say online. At least the ones I ran into, you know, not many, but they do seem to be looking for something more substance. They don't want to just be seen as gold diggers. They're looking for someone with like more substance as well. They do admit there are gold diggers out there, but they feel like they give the locals a bad name because not all local women are like that. But I don't know, that maybe that's just how I come across a certain way, so they respond in a certain way. That could be part of it, or I haven't met enough of them to really know. But yeah, I think I could see that being the case.